Hey guys, going with crazy hair again. Do 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 do. My nose is give me a. Move that. Hi guys, happy Friday. Thank you. I hope you're all safe and warm with this big storm if you're in the US. I live in Georgia and we're about to get the storm tonight. Please excuse my relaxed do. Just throw it up. Guys. Thank you. Hey, Dee Dee. I have my generator all set. My husband just left for his shift, so he won't be here for the storm. So I'm just riding out with the kids. It's totally fine. Even if I didn't have a generator. Hi. Are you all in an area where you're going to be impacted by the storm? My hair's doing this funny thing at the top. You ever just toss it up and then it just does this funny thing? I think I would shock you guys the one time that I wear my hair down. I love my hair up. Like, I love long hair, but then I never wear it down. I have curly hair. Ah, okay. Well, we're supposed to in Georgia, we're getting an ice storm, so my husband had to leave for his shift early, a whole 12 hours early, so that way he could get there safely. Because the worst part of the storm is supposed to be tonight into tomorrow for us. We will. Thank you. I'm not going anywhere. I don't even know. My husband was like, well, maybe bring coffee to the neighbor. And I'm like, that's a very nice thought. But I'm wondering if it's going to be dangerous just to walk on the ice from point A to point B. So I don't know if I'll be venturing out to give her coffee. But I always have that clueless brain that I'm like, it doesn't look that bad. And then I go out and boop. So I'd almost rather play cautious and yeah, and the kids are like, "Can we go out and play in it tomorrow?" And I was like, "No, no, it's not playing." Like, so we're gonna be kind of stuck in the house. I made sure to go for a walk today, even though it was like really cold and windy. It wasn't Wisconsin cold. It was like 40 and blowing, so it probably felt like 30 something or that's cold for us. Oh, excuse me. Hi guys, hi. For those of you that might not know me, hi, my name's Joelle. I'm a divine psychic medium. I'm also an intuitive healer. On my lives, I do free intuitive healing for the collective. So you can sit back, relax, enjoy. If you would like to work with me one on one, I would be so honored. These are my payment options here $20 to connect to a loved one, and $22 for healing. Definitely, though, if you're sitting back, relaxing, enjoying, tap that screen, hit that follow button, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So in my palms, with being a healer, my palms vibrate, tingle, especially my left more than my right. And I haven't really asked my guides. I've got to ask them in my next meditation. My right top of my foot has been vibrating. And I think it has to do with the healing. And I think I got the download. So I'm going to verify with them and validate it that I can heal through my feet too. And I'm like, that would be weird though. Like if intuitive healing wasn't weird enough with the hands, like just just add the feet, Joel. It's gonna be cool. Everybody's gonna dig it. Like it's gonna be really oh my gosh. You gotta laugh at yourself, guys. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know if I'll be on for the next couple of days if we're out of power. Normally I'm on daily, so I'm able to help you guys. This is my job. This is what I do. So welcome to my job. Oh, okay, cool. I love it. But like I'm feeling it like bilateral more. Like I guess I feel it on my left foot too, but it's just like I'll feel it on one side, so it's almost like like a big slash through like the energy of the way it moves. And it's funny, I know some healers, especially ones who work with the divine like I do, that they'll feel the energy like come out of the client and move through them. Thankfully, I don't have to do that because sometimes you can feel the pain or whatever it is. Thankfully, that doesn't happen for me. I'm able just to work and like move your energy without like having to fully take it on. But I will say, my husband he has like a little cold. And so he was having this coughing fit sleeping last night. And if anybody knows me, like working on my husband, like I think he's too close to me and he doesn't really believe in the healing as much. So he's really hard to work on. What's up, Shanaka? So in his coughing fit, I just like calmly put my hand on his back. And I was like, I wonder if I can like relieve his cough. And that was the first time I felt it come through me up and out my crown chakra. And I was like, okay. and then he stopped coughing. But then it was so funny because I had to go up and use the restroom, but I knew that, like, I couldn't startle him awake because then it would make him into a coughing fit again. So I was, like, super, super quiet. Normally, I'll just get up, and be like, "Oh, go to," but I was, like, making sure that I was, like, I told him about it this morning, and he was kind of a smart ass to me, but then he apologized. I was like, "Dude, I helped you out." He's like, "I didn't even know I was coughing." I was like, "Okay." I'm like, "You're welcome." Maybe it was for me then, because I was the one having to listen to it. So this might be my last live for a little while if I do have, power outage, because especially being stuck with the kids and no power, I'm not gonna be able to come on my lives. It's just not. Oh, thank you, thank you. Definitely tap that screen if you're enjoying my live. Hit that follow button. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you. I have 2 boys. And they're usually pretty calm, but, like, when they have nothing to do, all they wanna do is snack and all the things. And we're gonna be cooped up in the house for a little while, so we're getting ice here in Georgia. Yeah. Did your storm start yet in Tennessee? It hasn't hit us yet. It's supposed to start around, like, a little after 8. But I'm in the worst part of Atlanta, the, northeast of Atlanta, and we're getting hit the hardest with the accumulation. They're saying, like, half an inch to an inch of ice, but they keep saying catastrophic, and, I'm like, "Geez, well." So, Julie, hi, I'm Joelle. Let me introduce myself to explain a little bit more with the healer title. Um, I'm a divine psychic medium and also an intuitive healer. So, to help you with that, that is definitely an addiction in your head and habit that we can try to break. But I always take on the title healer, but your body is the one doing the healing. I am not. I'm just assisting. I can physically see in the body. I can help with emotional traumas, clearing anything out physically, anything like that. So I've gotten a lot of great feedback and testimonials from helping people. Usually, instantly, they feel relaxed or calm. Some people can feel a little bit lightheaded. So just keep that in mind that, I can't guarantee it, but I'm telling you, I've had almost like miraculous things because your body is miraculous. I'm not saying that I'm miraculous. I'm saying that your body is miraculous and can do anything. I'm just here to be the assist. um so yeah, I've helped quite a few people. Some people come back and tell me how I've helped them. The one lady with neuropathy, she had full hand neuropathy from chemo. She came back, we got it to 100% that she had her feeling back in her hands. I'm helping people with their activations of like psychic and mediumship abilities. I haven't heard. You know what? No, I have heard back from a client that I helped her. She had a private session though. It wasn't a live, but that doesn't mean that it's not the same. It is the same. That I helped activate her crown chakra that it was blocked, and she got that open. All sorts of things, guys. There's Jennifer, who I've helped with. She was stage 3 throat cancer, and I grabbed her one night and we worked together. The next day she had scans and she was stage 2 and now is in remission, which is phenomenal. Yes, I would love to work with you. So I have Audrey on the list first. You would be next, Julie. So 22 for healing. And these are my prices for this live. So you just go to one of these to pay. Once I see the payment come through, I write you on the list and I can work with you one-on-one during the live. So it's during the live. So that's how we do it. Audrey, who do you want to connect with? Who's the relationship? And if it's not a gender, just let me know the gender. Like, if it's like cousin or friend, just so I always ask for that to make it a quick recognition. Yay. Oh, I love that. So fun, Amanda. I would be so honored. Okay. All right, Audrey. So Audrey's dad. I don't know if he's very outdoorsy or if he's just showing me like this like flannel red and black, like the typical like what is it, like a lumberjack button down kind of shirt. And just I think it's just him showing me his personality of like, I don't even know if he wore that, but he's just like showing that he's an outdoorsy kind of guy. Yeah. Yes, Desi, I can. Okay. Okay, cool. Thank you for responding very quickly. So guys, I'm working with Audrey right now one-on-one. If you go ahead and send a payment, I can get you on the list. Try to keep the comments down while I'm working with somebody one-on-one, so that way, because Spirit will communicate very quickly as I can't speak. Let's see. Did he always have something in his mouth? I feel like very typical of somebody who has like, I don't know if he's chewing on those little wooden things that clean your teeth. Why can't I think of it? And he's like, yes, $ is Cash App. Yep, Venmo, PayPal, Cash App. He's got something. I don't know if he's like constantly picking, whatever that is. What's up with the corn? Like, do you have corn fields? Corn, like a lot of corn around you? Does he like corn? Why is he showing me corn? Yeah, toothpicks. Why is he showing me corn though? Like, were you farmers? Did he farm? Or just something around like an area of corn, like flat areas and like lots of cornfields? I'm not really sure what he's showing me. Okay, because I didn't even read that yet, and I was seeing like I started singing the song on my big green tractor, the country song, and I was seeing like, I don't know if it's a Columbine or some kind of tractor or something. So very cool. So I'm so excited that he was coming through with that. He makes me feel like you have some animals too, but I feel like the animals aren't really, I don't know if that's like your main product, if it's more like produce and things like that. Um oh, he feels because he left so suddenly, he feels so responsible because I feel like he's the main farmer. He's the main one that has been farming the land for so long or generations, or if this is generational passed down, and he's like the matriarch, and he feels like he's like he's disappointed that it's something about like leaving it on your shoulders, leaving it on the responsibility of the family. Do you know what I'm talking about? Julie, I've got you here. So the responsibility of the family. Do you know what I'm talking about? Just waiting to see. Okay. Okay. So, which I've never felt that from spirit, because a lot of times when spirit gets to the other side, they're so happy to be like, they're so safe and at peace in heaven that they love it so much. But it's weighing on his heart that it's the responsibility weighs on you all now. Like it's like he feels he feels so sorry that it's just like that it it's not, you almost take it on as like lovingly, but also at the same time it's a lot, you know. And what does he want you to do? Now, are there two homes with, yeah, so that's why I feel like this big responsibility down. And that's so sad. I've never really felt that from spirit. So that just means he cares about you and the people that he left behind and what you have to do to carry the farm. So he's thanking you for the countless hours, and like I feel like you're coming in past 8 o'clock sometimes and you're exhausted and you're just like, oh, this is so hard. So he's just sending you all the love. He's showing me like two houses. So I don't know, but I feel like you can get and I don't know if you've talked about, sorry, I had an itch. If you talked about selling one of these properties or something with possibly to help out the farm, that it's like this side property. It's not like selling the farm, but it's like a side property now that he's passed. I think you're contemplating. So he's just supporting the decision. Whatever you decide to do, he supports you 100,000%. He's like, it doesn't it doesn't upset him if you decide to sell. It's completely fine. He wants to support you guys in your decision and what you're going to do like from here on out. So know that you're supported, loved, and guided. Do you have a son who like, does your son kind of like very little cowboy-esque, or like does he have his little hat or wear cowboy boots or like a little cowboy hat? Like so cute. I'm like, you are the cutest little thing. Just as cute as a button. And he's walking around and he's like, he's too big for his britches. And I don't know why I want to say that. I don't know where you're from, but it's just really, really cute and just I love it. Oh, that's so, so cute. So he's like a beaming, I don't know why he wants to say grandpop or grand. I don't know if it's just grandpa. I feel like it's a little different. So he's just beaming with pride. Oh, good. You're in Georgia. I'm in Georgia too. Um, so he is beaming with pride. He is like, I love those kids. Okay, cute. Um, he's he is so, so very proud. He knows how hard you've been working. He's like, I I'm so very proud of you. Just he wants to explain too that I know that there's like time limitations with farming, and like you have to have this set schedule or everything's going to fall apart. That's what he's making me feel, but he's also explaining like you do have to take time for yourself. So when it comes around to that time of the schedule opens up, make sure to take a vacation or just do a staycation where you shut your phones off or something like that, where he's like just really, really get to enjoy the fruits of your labor, is how he wants to say it, which is quite like a little pun, like did it. I don't know if he did the dad jokes or anything like that, but he's super, super cute. Do you have any questions for him? Sometimes I'll ask you if you have questions, but he did a beautiful job of coming forward um and letting you know all the things. I don't always talk to them about how they pass. It's just not one of the things, unless if they need to. And he didn't feel like he had to talk about it. Guys, I've got these like two little hairs like going crazy in the back there. Thank you for tapping the live. Thank you guys. And hit that follow button. I'm so sorry. I have an itch under my chin. Look like a cat or something, guys. I don't know why I have such a bad itch. Sometimes I ask if you have a question at the end, but see how long it takes. And sometimes TikTok will block your message, so I don't always get the availability to do so. So I might not ask you if you're signed up to connect with the loved one for that question because it just gets lost some reason with TikTok, and it's nothing against you. But I think he did a beautiful job validating. So we're gonna wrap up here. I'm gonna say thank you to your loved one, to your dad, and I'm gonna thank you, Audrey, for letting me connect you to your loved one. So I'm sorry that I have to wrap it up, but see how I don't know why it takes so long. I don't know if you're being filtered. TikTok does that. But thank you, thank you, thank you, and I hope you enjoyed your reading with me tonight. I have Julie with healing. And where did you want the healing? What's going on? It can be a couple of things. That's totally fine. And then what you have to do is just consent by saying yes or yes. Okay, so I have hand lotion on my hair. My hands feel so dry. Thank you. Julie. And was there somebody else who paid? I could have sworn I saw. Did I see somebody else that came in for a one-on-one during the live? Yes, no. Audrey, what happened? I don't know if she's still there or. Not that long. So, and I definitely won't be on. Well, so it depends. Sometimes I'm on for an hour. Sometimes I'm on for 2 hours. It depends on how busy I am. I usually cut it out an hour if I don't have one thing for what busy one after the next. So I can't really answer that, but I definitely won't be on. I don't think for the next couple of days if we have no power. So if you'd like to get on, I'd be so happy and honored to work with you. So Julie, where are we working though? What's going on with you healing wise? What can I do? It can be like emotional. Oh, I think you wrote earlier that it was something with you weren't the one with the smoking. It was the other thing. Can you just confirm what it was that we're working on? Please and thank you. Oh, it was quitting smoking. Okay, sorry. There was somebody who asked something else about her. I don't know. I can't remember. So all you do is say yes or yes, and let's go ahead and work here. While I work with somebody one-on-one, guys, my eyes will close. If you send a payment, just let me know that you sent it. And this healing will go to wherever you need it. What I'm going to try to do, Julie, is to make, if this cigarette touches your lips, that it's going to taste appalling. I don't know if I can do that, but I'm trying. Let's see. Okay. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. I know what I do, guys, looks really weird. I own it. I know it, guys. I can't explain to you what I do. It came to me. I had what I call a rude awakening where my soul came out of my body and I was in a lot of physical pain. And when my soul was out of my body, my hands vibrated so intense, I couldn't even tap my fingers to each other. And all I heard was, I am a healer, I am a healer. And my answer in my mind was like, yeah, I know I'm a massage therapist, I'm a Reiki master, I'm this, I'm that. Like I do all the things, but I didn't know what intuitive healing was. And once I researched it and I started playing around with it, I realized how I could physically see into the body. And I felt like this ability was more than me, something that was really, really deep. So I always say like my mediumship is great and I really like appreciate my mediumship ability, but my healing is like next level. Okay. I got to get something here cuz the spot is just not moving. Let me get it. Hold on. Okay. Your download, and keep this homework with you. This is homework. Whenever I get download for you, it's for you to work on after this, like still work on it. So it's not having to look outward for love. All the love you need is in here. All the love you need is in you. That is your message. Listen to that. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Good. There it goes. I felt this spot in your brain that I felt like was the addiction area, and I kicked that. I'm gonna try to kick from your finger too, because sometimes it's more the emotion. So I'm gonna try to detach this. Sometimes healing takes me a little bit longer, guys. Just be patient and I'll be with you in just a moment. Sometimes it's very quick. Sometimes it's a little bit longer. Now I have worked with my cousin, my sister-in-law with weight loss, and she says she feels fabulous and her hormones, and she started getting on like a bi-weekly schedule with me. Perfect. We're going to seal this energy in. So when I seal it in, it's with you hours, days, weeks, months, years, whatever, however long you need. Your session is done, Julie. That felt really, really good. Keep your homework with you. When I tell you that homework, write it down, put it on your stinking fridge, put it on your mirror, put it on, so that way that's your like drive home. That was the spot. There was some like, I found this spot in your brain that was telling me it was the addiction spot in the brain. And I just worked there and I pulled it. Once I told you that message and you received it, it left. So let's hope. Let's hope. Good job. I feel like sports. I go like, good job. Like pat on the back. You did it. You guys are the best. You're welcome. I hope that helps. I gave you a lot that I worked on, so I'm hoping it works. Please keep me, like, I don't know if it works until you come back and let me know. So I'm hoping, but you're the one that has to drive it home. I always take the title healer. You're the healer. Your body is amazing and can do miraculous things. Hi guys. Hi. Thank you for liking my live. Thank you. Perfect. Good luck. Definitely hit that follow button so you know when I'm on. Oh, good, Ro. Stop. It really worked. How's it going? Did it totally freak you out though? I try to tiptoe around the fact that like you might have some things that are a little uneasy at first. Okay, good. Good. Because it can be a little bit jarring at first, but when you know that you're divinely protected when you're with them, like awesome. I am so glad. Joanne wants to connect. When Joanne gets back on, I'm going to work with her one-on-one. Ro or Shanaka, you guys are on my lives a lot. Would either one of you mind being set up as a moderator for whenever you're on? It's up to you. Hi, Joanne. Joanne. So, hi, I'm Joelle. I'm so glad that I get to work with you. Who do you want to connect with tonight? And if it doesn't have a gender already revealed in the I've explained before, just tell me the gender because it just helps me out. Like the lives go pretty quickly. They're quick reads. So I just try to make sure that I get the right person. Perfect. Okay, thank you. Your mom's walking up to me with this like so when they walk to me, is means a couple of things. It means that they're safe and at peace in heaven and that they don't carry any ailments with them to heaven. So that's if they couldn't walk right or, were wheelchair bound or whatever this is. So when they walk to me, it's just to say that I'm safe and at peace. I have no ailments. I'm like amazing. All the things. But then she showed me this apron that's on her, but it's a different apron. Either like an egg collecting apron or it's just different. Like I don't know if she's using it for stuff like I don't know. I don't feel like it's just a regular cooking apron. But I'll keep asking her what she's Oh, gardening. Like, is she super big on gardening, but did she wear an apron when she gardened to, like, put tools in and stuff? So I feel like she loves, like, digging in the earth, digging in the soil. I don't know if it, like, grounds her or she just, like, feels very peaceful and calm. Okay. Let me just double check and make sure that this is mom before I pass her off because there are other people on the live, so it might be one of their loved ones, which I will kindly ask them to step aside since I'm working with you one-on-one. Uh Was she like a diet soda drinker? Diet soda drinker, like almost daily, I'm getting. Um, okay. All right. Don't worry about it. We'll get Mo. Let me ask her to step aside. And this is Joanne. Okay. Okay, this woman walking towards me, she feels a little bit smaller, and I don't know if she got sick towards the end because then I saw her wearing a wig, but I felt like I don't feel like the wig was a fashion choice. I feel like it was for the purpose of like if she had cancer and she lost her hair and then she had to wear the wigs because she pulled it up. And hi Renee, you're welcome to get on the list. I don't have anybody next. So something with her explaining of having to do. Okay, listen, we will get her. Don't worry. What I always do to get the person. So lives are a different creature with mediumship, guys. There's 33 people in here, so there's like double the people in spirit. So I usually have to wean out and tell them to be respectful so that way your mom can step forward, especially if your mom is somebody who's a little bit shyer, maybe not as personable or outgoing. Those personalities tend to sit in the back. I don't know why. It's just their personality, right? So, like, she might be one of those. So, what we're going to do, we're going to do a little heart exercise. Take your hands, put it over your heart. We're going to breathe 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this woman coming towards me. Like I said, when they walk towards me, it's safe and at peace in heaven, and that they are not carrying ailments with them. Did she wear like house muumuus, house dresses? But I feel like they're kind of colorful, playful, fun. She also feel like she loves sweets. Like but I don't know if I don't feel like she's a huge baker, but like she likes to buy these certain like brand of cookie or whatever, and she's like really digs whatever sweets these are that she particularly likes, particularly cares for. Did she always have her toenails painted? Okay, that's okay. We can talk to grandma for a minute before we try to get mom. Was grandma mom's mom? And there might be a reason why she's coming forward first. Sometimes they have a little message, and then we can get okay. Okay, that's fine. Something about her toenails painted. Um She's taking a basket outside and doing some harvesting, so I feel like she had a garden or she liked to garden or even if it was just a few things. Hi, Kat. You're welcome to, check out these up here. That's my payment and $20 to connect to 11-122 for healing, and I would be so honored. I am working with somebody right now, so you can go ahead and send them the payment, I'll get you on the list. The list is open right now. So something about, like, picking the small things, so I don't know if it's just a little garden, just small herbs, whatever it is. Oh, she's making me feel like she keeps saying, like, "Your heart is shattered." So I don't know the relationship between your mom, but I feel like it was very, very close in the fact of losing your mom just felt like losing a best friend, like losing somebody that was so significant in your life. Um and you just feel shattered. So that's what she's getting. So maybe that's why she wanted to come forward first. A lot of times they try to soften. Okay. Okay. So they try to soften the entry of who you want to speak with. It's all about you and your experience. It's sometimes about them and where they are in heaven. I know, guys, like that sounds like medium woo, like baloney, but sometimes I have trouble connecting with them right away. So okay, so now I have a woman walking behind her. And this woman, like, did she have like her hair her hair feels like so like round around her face. Like very, I don't know if it was short. Listen, don't harp on it if I don't have it right. And I don't know if it's like brownish, reddish tone, but it just does this like, and I don't know if it's like, whatever, maybe like neck or here. Anyways, did your mom have elegant hands? Did people compliment her hands? It's a very interesting way to put her. Like, she's very soft about her movement. I don't know if she's like very methodical, like, or she moves very like I don't know how to put it. I almost want to say like does she have like a sexy walk or something? Like I'm like, okay. Whatever this is that she's showing me. Piano fingers. Okay, beautiful. People are like complimenting her hands. Okay. So she came up and she was just like, and I'm like, all right, show me those hands. I love Spirit because they show me the funniest things and I'm like, what is going on? So I'm so glad that you can take that. Something about your mom and these flowers, these hanging flowers, hanging baskets, very much of like hanging baskets. I don't know if these were for hummingbirds or what. And I definitely feel like hummingbirds is her sign too, because I feel like you need that right now. Like you're asking mom what the sign will be. I don't know if you're in a place of winter right now, but hummingbirds will be coming to you. And hummingbirds are even a sign that you can use in, like, if you see it online or if you see it in a poster or whatever it is, that is her sign to you. She's showing that hummingbirds are her, like, spirit guide to you, to show you that she loves you, that she's safe and at peace in heaven. So I'm so glad that I can finally get mom. Where's the, like, red brick patio, the red brick walkway? Hi, Gabby. I would love to get you on the list. I don't have anybody after Joanne right now, so I'd be happy to work with you. Just go ahead and send payment so I can get you right on the list and you'd be next. Because I should be wrapping up here shortly with Joanne. So something with the red brick, Joanne. You're welcome. Joanne tried it. Oh, Renee. Wonderful. I'll add you to the list. Thank you for telling me. Sorry if my eyes were closed. I got you, Renee. You're after Joanne. So then you would be after Renee. Um, Joanne, did you get that? Can you? It's so helpful if you validate that I'm getting something right or I'm getting something wrong. So either Y for yes or N for no. And the patio doesn't mean that it has to be her patio. It could be your patio somewhere that there's this red brick patio place. I don't know where it is, but they always have me say something for a reason. So keep that in mind. I don't know if you're going to go to a place, say it's a vacation spot, and you sit out and you have this bench. She might be having me say this whole scenario because this is going to happen, that you're in this, like, beautiful, reflective. Okay. And that could possibly be it. That could possibly be it. But here's what I'm saying. She's painting this whole scenario. So I see it as something else coming up. Gabriella. I see this as something coming up. I see it as a possible trip, that you're in this little quaint space that has, like, flowers and stuff all around. And this is something that she would love. And I feel like you feel her in this moment in time. And I see this red brick laid circular area, whatever you're sitting in, there's a bench and you're on the bench and you're sitting and you're thinking of mom or whatever this is. And you're going to remember that she came up with this whole thing that she saw coming up in the future. Believe me, they do tell you things that are happening in the future as well. Let's see. Yes, Gabriella, I've got you on the list. So I've got Joanne, Renee, Gabriella. So I'm working with Joanne right now. Okay, so I've had this a lot in readings and totally understandable when they pass very unexpectedly and or tragically, that it feels like there wasn't things that you wanted, it was left unsaid. There was a lot of things left unsaid. You weren't able to say goodbye. You just feel that torn of the person that you love the most had been just ripped from your heart, and, like, you can't get that back. And so what she's trying to express to you right now is that she heard everything. She knows how much you love her. She knows how much you care. She loves you so much more, and she is so beautiful, safe and at peace in heaven, so comforted by God, so engulfed in this love and support. And so that's what she wants to share with you right now, of the love and the support, and how proud she is of you. Like, she knows all the good that you do and all the outreach and all the kindness that you set out with every little thing. Like, if it's the coffee shop clerk and the this and the that, like, I feel like you are just, like, the kindest soul. And so couldn't be more proud. She's just beaming with pride. She's so very sweet. I'm very excited for you. I'm hoping this vacation is something that comes to fruition and you can have that beautiful moment where you get that aha moment and, like, the goosebumps, like, and that kind of wash over you. Okay, she's telling me that you should be feeling the goosebumps now, and that's because she's there with you and she's giving you all the hugs and all the love. So we're gonna thank her. Like, she's giving me the goosebumps. I love it. We're gonna thank her for coming forward, and I'm going to thank you for sharing your loved one with me. She was very, very sweet. I'm sorry that took a while. See, I can't explain to you what they're doing, guys. They're, like, playing pool, or I don't even know what they're doing at the time. So I've got Renee and then Gabriella. So Renee, who did you want to connect to? Renee. Hi, guys. Hi. Oh, I love the name. Thank you. Actually, I don't even use the name, but you tell me if like for some reason when I start pulling, if it doesn't sound like her at all, totally fine. Let's see. Like to connect with Renee and her grandmother. Okay. This woman walking towards me, she feels like I don't know if she just dressed well for her age or like what she's wearing. She's wearing like these comfortable slacks and like I feel like a comfortable like she's in comfortable clothes, but I feel like she's always very presentable. She's always very well put together. I don't feel like it's very much flashy. I don't see like a flashy outfit, but it's just very clean, well dressed, well presented. It's very much like I feel like she presents herself with her clothes. So hopefully this sounds like grandmother Eleanor. And she doesn't feel very big. Like she feels like such a petite frame. Why is she showing me like a pastry with a chocolate glaze on top? I don't know if it's a what are those things? An eclair? She's showing me an eclair. Too. Now, listen, since that's so specific, sometimes it's about you or like what you ate. Like, did you just have an eclair? Did you have an eclair last night? I'm seeing like an eclair. It's very specific on the eclair. Is your birthday coming up? Renee, I need they'll communicate really quickly to me, so try to get back to me as soon as you can, so that way it validates for me that I do have the perfect. The birthday was the yes or the Claire? I'm not sure what we're yesing anymore. I've threw okay, perfect. I'm like, I'm not sure what because she started whipping up something, and I think she was making like fresh whipped cream. But I don't feel like she was a huge baker, but I feel like she would bake you a birthday cake, like, and make sure that she made it special for you, so she's whipping up that birthday cake, whipping cream, and getting that on there. I feel like she loves, like, f to include fresh fruit with her with whatever this is. So, fresh fruit and whipped cream, or do you like to do the angel food cake and the whipped cream and, like, fresh fruit, something like that? I don't know what she's showing me or would that be, like, your favorite birthday thing? Like, I'm not really sure. You guys have to take whatever they're showing me. I try to do my best in confirming for you what they're getting, but it is always about you. Perfect. Okay. I was like and I saw strawberries. I saw strawberries on it, and I was like, "What is happening here?" Okay, perfect. I'm so glad, that you can validate for me that she feels like I guess she wants to talk more about food, but who's the big ice cream eater? So she feels like she really likes ice cream. Like ice cream's like her go-to guilty pleasure. I feel like she's not an overindulger in any way. Like she just feels very modest, very I don't know, like she's not like an overconsumer or, like so okay. Because she showed me a lot of sprinkles and I got the ice cream and a lot of sprinkles. So totally fine. Um That's interesting. She wants to show me that something about her family, she's like one of the first drivers in her family. Like, did her parents not drive a car? So it was like a big deal for her. Like, because she showed me driving one of those like big hoopties, like, back in the day with like the big steering wheel. I don't know if she actually drove that car or if she was just showing me driving in general. But she's showing me of being like how proud she is of having this driver's license. So I don't know what that means. Yes. Yes, I can pick up on your spirit guides. Mhm. Something with driving with her. I don't know if she moved from a city to a rural area, and then she got her driver's license, and it was like a big deal. Okay. I'm gonna keep going, Renee, and I'm gonna assume that because spirit, like I told you, they'll communicate so quickly. So I try to get out as much as I can so you can get out. Like, she doesn't feel like she has a lot of jewelry. She doesn't feel flashy at all. I told you maybe like a little bit of lipstick and she's like ready to go for the day. Like very light on the makeup, not like heavy. Doesn't feel like she wants to fuss too much with that. Kind of like she'd rather be out the door doing things and getting ready to go. Is she the gardener that I felt earlier, Renee, that I was talking about the gardening and, like, being outside, and I had to ask her to step aside, for somebody else, that she's the guard is she the gardener? She's the one that feels, like, kinda grounded, she goes out and she's, like, messing in the soil and replanting all these things, whatever it is. Could be flowers, it could be gardening, like, it's just, like, a garden, like, herbs and stuff, but I feel like it's a lot of, like, flowers and things that make her smile and happy. Okay, okay, let me see. This feels connected to her. Okay, what I'm gonna do is, because it's funny because she feels very, like, poised and that she's here, and but I don't feel like she's a very chatty Cathy, like, just not gonna chat my ear off. She just feels like she'll smile and be very sweet to me, but she's just kinda like, "Mhm." I'm like, "Okay." She's kinda like, "Well, what do we do here?" And I'm like, "Well, your loved one wants to talk to you, and that's that, guys." So, just showing her personality, right? Like, she's just a little bit she's like, "So, um, okay, what do we" Yep, mhm. But she's, like, here, and she's here for you, but she's just kinda like, "What do you want me to do?" And I'm like, "I don't know." Like, I'm like, "Normally, I let you run the show." So, I was like, "It's like a five-minute thing, it's short, just tell me things." So I got Diane for a message. Um, but do you have a question for her before we wrap up? Sometimes I have the ability to ask you guys with the question if you're able to answer quickly. If I don't see your answer right away, I'm going to have to ask to move on to the next person on the list because sometimes I don't know why these TikTok lives like people like I don't know if they get booted off or if they're TikTok will like block a question. So if you're able to get it to me quickly, I can ask her. If not, we're going to have to wrap up here. She's showing me like popcorn and the drive-through, like a drive-through theater, something like that. Hi, thank you. Guys, I appreciate you guys so much tapping that screen. Hit that follow button if you don't follow me. Appreciate each and every one of you. She is proud of you, if that's the question, which I feel like she already answered, but we're gonna thank her for coming forward, and I'm gonna thank you, for for letting me connect you to your loved one. So, thank you, Renee. Thank you for being patient for that one. I know that sometimes it's so funny how they just and I think it's because her personality. She's just more of like a quiet kind of hanging out there. So, I have Gabriella, and then I have was it Drain? Who do I have? Diane? Diane. I can't read my own handwriting, guys. My eye looked like an R. Drain? Who? Drain tissue. Gabriella, and then I've got Jeannie here. Or Janine. Jeannie. Guys. Okay, Diane. So Gabriella, where are you at? Oh, Gabby, you're the smiley one. Okay, I'm sorry. Gabby, so where are we working for healing? And Jeannie, I've got you on the list. when she comes back. Somebody let her know. Gabriella, where are we working for healing? Because you're signed up for healing, and then you're always going to consent. So I can't remember. I think you asked me it, and just remind me of where we're working. Wait, is Gabriella Gigi or is Gabby Gabriella? Who's? Wait a second. Gabby, who sent the payment? Jeannie. So yes. So Jeannie, I have you. You're last on the list right now. I have Gabriella, and then I have Diane, and then I have Jeannie. So I got you. And then Gabby. So which is Gabriella, right? So where are we working with the healing? And I'll call you Gabby. Yes, I got that. You're welcome. Just tell me where we're working. What can I help you with? Oh, you're so sweet. Connecticut with my dad. Connect to your dad. Okay. So you're so sweet. So I saw 22 for the payment. So that's why I asked if it was healing. No problem whatsoever. But I will. Do you mind the $2 difference? Do you mind that you overpay? I think I saw that you paid 22. So it was an extra $2. Do you need me to refund you the $2? I just want to make sure that you're okay with that. Okay, just checking. Okay, let's get Gabby's dad. Guys, while I'm working with somebody one-on-one, try to keep the comments down so that way I can hear from Gabby pretty quickly. This is interesting. I connected with this guy earlier, and I think somebody said no, that it wasn't them. So let me see if this I'm like, I'm hoping he's with you. So I see this guy, he's got a little bit bigger of like midsection. I don't feel like he's huge, right? So I feel like he's got a little bit bigger of a midsection. But for some reason he's showing me the space around him, like a house that is like 70s style flair, 70s everywhere, like shag carpet, the different colors and the dark carpet and then the dark wood paneling and the like those wood pole like bartender things and then he feels like he wears jorts, like cut off jeans, and he feels very 70-ish style. So I don't know if like 70s were in his prime, but sometimes when they come to me on the other side, even if they pass when they're older, they come to me in their like prime years. So he feels very young, very vibrant. He's got this pot belly and then he's wearing his jorts. Do you know who this is? Okay, so does this sound like dad? Because he came earlier in my 12:30 live and I had to ask him to step aside. So how amazing is that? That he knew you were going to be coming on tonight and connecting with him. And I'm so glad that we were able to work this out and sees how spirit like they just do stuff like it just amazes me. Was he very good at making breakfast? I feel like he's a big breakfast maker, like either eggs, pancakes, bacon. He loves like a whole hearty breakfast and like making it for you guys when you were small. Something about making big breakfasts before like starting the day or going out things. He feels so much fun. He feels like my dad, where like they'll show me personal things, experiences too, because perfect. And then I got Roxanne. I love that. And so he feels like very fun, very lighthearted, like really, really sweet and bubbly and kind of like goofy, just being a goofball. Just so much fun. Like, okay. Okay. Yes, I believe you wrote me. You DM'd me, didn't you? So the reason that's it, Gabby. So what happens is when you contact me to ask me to bring a loved one forward and we haven't worked together yet, spirit will come to me beforehand because they know that eventually we will have this connection. So spirit comes to me before, and that's why he was coming through. Oh my gosh, I love him. Something about, did he like amusement parks or something with like amusement parks, and like, did he like roller coasters or feel like really like the thrill of it? Or is it just because he was so fun and animated that it was just like a carnival? Oh my gosh, so I love it, I love it, I love it. Something with, like, carnival and something with him, or if you're going on a trip, soon with an amusement park, whatever he's showing me about this amusement park and him, either he loves roller coasters, all the things, um, he feels I feel like this is seriously my dad. Like, this is I love him so much because he's taking popcorn and he's grabbing it with like a huge handful and like mowing it in his face. And my dad does that. My dad tries to fit like, if he has a whole handful of popcorn, my dad will like go like this like fit it. And I feel like your dad's doing the same thing. And I'm like, who are you guys? Like the two like so what a funny thing to show me. And I love it. Did you guys do drive was that where I was getting the drive-through? Okay. Did you guys do drive-throughs where did you hide in the back? Did you hide in the back with like when you did drive-throughs? We used to hide under a blanket because we were a big family and we like they'd sneak us in because they only wanted to pay for like 2 tickets or whatever it was. So he's showing you all the things. So I don't know what year, okay, what year he passed, but I love how he's showing in his prime. So I don't know how much or if he kept the 70s theme with him. Like I don't know what this is. It's just he's just so funny. So it's interesting because he put me in the place of the scene of where he passed. And he's at the gas pump, but then he made me feel the connection between your mom and him. And what makes him a little sad is that he left, like in his passing, he left and it felt like they were maybe at a rocky point in their relationship. And it's like he feels guilty and she feels like things were left unsaid. And something like, and it's not like they didn't love each other. And it's not like, I don't feel like they were separated in any way. I just feel like there was some maybe financial stress or tension or something. I don't know what he's trying. It's very important that she knows how much he loves her and how much he cares for the family and like, okay, so perfect. So just to validate that something about her feeling being left behind and almost this like survivor's guilt of like, I don't know if she was thinking of like it should have been me or if she was supposed to drive that night or whatever it was, if she was like coming home with the kids and she couldn't. Okay. Okay. So this is big for her to hear. If you're able to pass it on along or if you feel comfortable in passing it along, that he did not feel any pain and that he did not suffer and that the love between them is stronger than ever and he forgives everything. Like, like because and he says he's sorry for everything that he's ever said to make her upset or in the fact of like these small arguments because they feel like minute, like they feel like it's not even like a big argument. It's just like, with little kids and financial things and you're just bickering or whatever it is. Just these small things, but he's saying he's so sorry that he ever fought because if he knew that was going to be his last day on earth, that he would have cherished every moment with them. Okay. So exactly like that's my mom too. I'm like, did we grow up in the same way? I love it. Can somebody write for me? I'm gonna hold off on my list right now. So somebody write for me. List is closed, please. He is so, so beautiful, and I'm so sorry that you lost him at an early age because I don't know why I'm getting 12. Were you around 12 years old? Or was it 12 years ago, or was it 2012? I don't know what it was. But he just feels so special. And he said, hold on to those moments that we spent together. Thank you. Um, so know that those moments that you had together are so special, and hold them dear to your heart because nobody can ever take them away from you. That and he's like, "No rush." He's like, "I want you to live your purpose. I want you to go out and have fun." And I feel like you do that. You already do that. So he's like, "I just love watching you live, like, through your eyes." Like, he gets to witness that from heaven, and he's like, "I am so proud of you. You are just the most beautiful person." And he's like, "I am so glad." You feel like a little him. Like, you're kinda like silly and goofy, and I'm kinda like my dad in that way. Like, I do silly, goofy things all the time. Like, I never take life too seriously, and I feel like that he is so honored that you kind of keep that s and you keep him close to you. So that is a beautiful, beautiful segment and beautiful relationship that he's showing you there. So there's nothing that can ever break that bond between you 2. He is sending you so much love for him from heaven. We're going to thank him for coming forward. I'm going to thank you for trusting me with your loved one. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Almost made me cry because it reminds me of my dad. My dad's getting up there in age, so I get it. And I'm so sorry that you lost him at a younger age because he's just beautiful. And when you guys meet again, it's going to be beautiful. No rush though. I have Jeannie. Jeannie and then Roxanne. I'm so glad that finally worked out. Look at that. He was ready in the jorts. He showed up in the jorts. I don't think I had a shirt on either. He was like, "No shirt." My dad was always in jorts, no shirt. Yeah. Wait, was that Gabriella? I crossed up. Yes, that was Gabby. Sorry. Diane. Yep. Who did you want to connect with? I crossed you off before I even got to you. You're welcome. That was awesome. That was really, really great. I'm so glad it worked out for tonight. Like, it's always meant to happen for perfect timing. So, oh, that's right, Diane. All right. So let's see. So I'm going to try to probably pull your main spirit guide because that's who's most likely going to come forward for you. That's interesting. So two want to come forward for you. You have about like 6 to 7 spirit guides, which is I see a lot very that number is very common. Like it's not too much or too little. There's never too much or too little. It's however many you need. And why they always show me one comes in and out is because of the fact that whatever purpose this 7 one does, it does it to come like help you with a certain thing, task, and then they leave. Like they don't need to stay forever. But for some reason you have this male and female trying to so I'll let them both come forward. Okay, the male is saying that he's your guide, and he feels very, like, ethereal, but at the same time, almost, like, ancestral heritage of, like, American Indian kinda style of what he's showing me. So hi, Roxanne. I have you, you're after Jeannie and then Roxanne. I'm working with Diane right now. Uh, oh, can somebody write list is closed, please? And yes, with your daughter, healing for your daughter, if she consents. I can't send healing to anybody. Thank you. I can't send healing to anybody who doesn't consent or know that they're getting healing. It just wouldn't work. Um, so this one who's walking, he feels like are you super into the night sky and stars? Something specific about like, do you go out and look up at the stars and have this? Yes. So American Indian kind of, he looks American Indian, but I don't know if he's ever been here on Earth. A lot of times our guides haven't even been here on Earth, but he's presenting himself in that way. but also very ethereal at the same time, of like the angelic ethereal realm. Do you understand what I'm saying? And so he's saying something like connection to constellations, the stars, feeling this pull into the skies. Okay, cool. Okay, perfect. Awesome. Creative, and I love that. Um Somebody write list is closed, please, again. So he is your constant guide. He is your one that whenever the guides who are the closest to us are the ones that give us, thank you, Roxanne. Um, are the ones that, Roxanne, I'm gonna put you out as a moderator in case I need you to just do that again. Hold on. How do I do that? Hold. Do at as a moderator. Okay. So as a moderator, Roxanne, you can like block somebody who's being rude, mute somebody. Uh you can, what you'll do is write a comment and then you can pin it yourself. So that would help me out while I've got you on the list and you're waiting. Hi. Um so your main guide is always the intuitive nudge. It's always the one that's going to give you like the pull to where you need to go. Do you have a situation where you're like at a crossroads right now of, are you thinking of like your career and you're like, I'm deciding if I want to stay on this path or go on another path? Is that what you're trying to decide with work, or are you trying to take on the cartoons more as a full-time gig or whatever that is? Thanks, Roxanne. Okay, perfect. So I'm definitely feeling this like tug of, what am I doing? Am I like, I almost feel like there's like a move involved, if it's like to break it off with somebody, or okay, okay, okay. So all right. So just like I've always been showed with any guide and just anything in general when it comes to like the universe and finding your happiness, finding your soul purpose, like finding who you are, is about what is driving you. Like, what are you passionate about? What really excites you? And does that mean that that's going to be your forever excitement? No, but can the excitement change to something else down the road? Yes. And that's life. That's living. That's having fun. We're supposed to be here to find joy, love, experience, and lift our like vibration as we go. The whole point of being a soul is just to lift our vibration and get closer to God. Like God's vibration is the highest that can be, and for some, like in our soul's journey, we try to achieve and get closest to God. Awesome. Okay, cool. I wonder, with you being at the crossroads, have you ever heard of Hecate? And I'm wondering if she could be a guide for you right now. She is the queen of the crossroads. She's a bit of like witchcraft. She's and I don't mean to scare you, and she's not like, so don't think, some people have a problem that she's a deity. She's a Greek deity. She's uh Zeus gave her her powers. Yes, Hecate. So it's Hekate, or it's Hecate. It's either way. You could call her Hecate, you could call her Hecate. I say Hecate. She answers to everything. She doesn't really care that people say her name all different. Like, that doesn't really bother her. She's not very judgmental in that way. But what she does is she's queen of the crossroads. So it's funny that I'm having her come forward for you to really kind of help give you guidance, because what she does is she almost guides you in tough love. She doesn't guide you by like handing it to you on a silver platter. You know, that's kind of not how life works anyways. I wish it did, right? But it's sometimes for us to go through the journey to figure out what we're going to do. But what I'm trying to explain to you from both your guides and from Hecate, I'm so sorry, please excuse me, that feel those nudges, follow that intuitive sense, follow where you're passionate about. I can't tell you as a psychic medium, like, yes, you should dump him. Yes, you should move. Yes, you should get a new career. I mean, if I did that, like, it's just like, spaghetti against the wall. So, awesome. 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 I love it. So, perfect timing. I feel this is like new transitions for you, new life, new rebirth, all the things. A lot of people are coming into their gifts and their abilities right now because of the shift on earth, which is a beautiful thing. It means we're all lifting our vibration. We're all getting closer to God. We're all doing exactly what we're supposed to do. So, what excites you the most? Like, where are you going to go? So, it's about following that excitement until you can't follow it anymore. Then move to the next excitement. That's exactly what living is supposed to be. So they're nudging you, they're sending you all the signs. I feel like I need you to start writing. If you don't already journal, I need you to be writing. And I I don't know if you have a deck of cards or do you have tarot or anything? And I wonder if you should get Hecate themed cards or something like that to draw her closer to you. Listen, she's a little bit scary. I hate putting it like that. She's a little bit like she is also a goddess of the dark. Perfect. Of the night. But she lights a torch. But the way she helped me is the fact that she was teaching me don't be afraid of the dark because I tend to be afraid of the dark since I'm a medium. And since when I try to sleep, spirit likes to come to me and they're like, "Hey, did you want to sleep tonight or did you want to like hang out with me?" And I'm like, "No. Like get out of my room." Like, so um my man. uh, Wow, wow. Okay, perfect. Okay. Well, I'm just warning you. She can be a little freaky. She's but she's super cool. She's very I like almost want to say she's kick-ass. Um Good, I'm so glad that you passed it on. Yay. I'm so glad. Good, 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 good. Yay, mom. She really needed to hear that. So I want you to work with those skills. I want you to start writing, feel comfortable in it, feel like you're guided, feel whatever feels good to you. And they're explaining that you have all the things. Oh, I love it. Working with all the herbs and the natural I love it. All the tinctures and going out and harvesting. Like you've got so many things that are going to do so well for you, but you have to follow what you're passionate about. And it doesn't mean quit your job tomorrow. Like that's not what they're saying. They don't want to set you up for financial failure. They want you to like transition and go about it slowly or whatever. That's right. That's exactly who I'm quoting. You know it all too well. And where do you think I got that? Because you've heard it before. So when you've heard it again, who's it actually coming from? Your guides. Your guides are reminding you that they're there, that they love you, and that's the message that they really need to drive home for you. Mm. They did a great job. So beautiful. So thank you, Diane. I'm glad we've got a big laundry list for you to work on. I'm so excited for the outcome. I really, really hope that helped. We're going to thank them for coming forward. I'm going to thank you for sharing your spirit guides with us. I have Jeannie and then I have Roxanne. And then I was going to wrap up for the night. I mean, I might be able to stay on. I don't know. I'm wondering. There you are, Jeannie. So you're the Gigi. Okay, Gigi. And I feel like we've worked together before. So Jeannie, who did you want to connect with? I feel like it was a connection, not healing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Excuse me. Hey, Holly. Okay, so a male, correct? Sometimes I need the gender just to know. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Let's see. Janie and her first love. Was this something between the ages of, like, 16 and 18? I don't know why I'm getting 16 and 18. And I'm not sure if he wore a popped collar or hi, or if he's showing me, like, this stiff popped collar, and if it was maybe just a generational thing of if this was 80s, 90s. I mean, even 2000s, we did, like, a pop collar. I'm not sure what, exactly he's showing me. Did you do a lotta, um okay. Did you do a lot of, like, little love letters to each other? I'm seeing, like, lots of notes. So I don't know if you still have the notes or um if something about these notes or if you just remember having these notes with him. And they're very sweet, something that you held very dear, um, and it's just so, so cute of the love and the bond because I feel like you guys just poured your hearts out on these notes, and there might be, like, little hearts or, like, little diagrams or sweet, sweet little things. Did you guys sneak off to, like, have a cigarette? Or I don't know if you were smokers or if you were just, like, smooching. I don't know if this is, like a high school love where you're kind of sneaking out of class or in between classes and you guys are, like, finding time to be together, whatever this is. No to the smoking or no to the smooching, or both? Something about smooching. Anyways, I don't know, I saw this very, like, high s okay. Um, like I said, I have to interpret some like, what they show me. It's not always easy, my job, right? Like, it can be very difficult. I always explain to people, like, I communicate with them through opaque glass, so it's like having a conversation through opaque glass, so, that can be very difficult of how thick the glass is and how you see them, and so, it's all the things. Um I don't know why he wants to talk about school a lot. So, like, were you did you, find each other in school? Were you dating in school? Something with, like, high school or college or, like, in school because he was making me feel like, were you more popular than him? I felt like this, like, a little bit of, opposites, but okay. A little bit of opposites that you were, but, like, opposites attract kinda thing. Like, it was, like, I don't think it almost felt like an accidental love story. Does that make sense? Like, it was almost like you were gonna date somebody else or he was gonna date somebody else, and then you 2 found each other, right? Like, this feels like how it came to fruition was very, serendipitous, but, like, accidental at the same time. Does that does that make sense? Ah, okay, okay, okay. I was like, "What is he showing me?" I'm feeling like this, like, I don't know, I was gonna date this guy, but who's this over here? Or whatever it was. So awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm so glad that he could come forward and show that. I feel him having a connection with your parents of either having to talk to your dad to ask if he could, go out on a date with you or take you out or drive you somewhere, whatever this is about dating and asking permission with your dad. And your dad feels like a reluctant parent in general of just being like, "Ah, I don't know," but yeah, okay, okay, kind of thing. So you just like your heart leapt. I feel perfect. Your heart leapt and was, like, so excited that dad finally said yes or whatever it was, or he seemed reluctant, so you were, like, so nervous that he was gonna be saying no, or maybe it took a week or so for the boyfriend to ask dad, and you were so nervous about it, whatever it was. So something about that being very significant. Um Was there fire with his passing? Like I said, guys, they don't always show me how they pass. Um, okay, okay. So something with was there a fire with or some accident with fire? Okay. I don't know why he showed me the fire. Alright, I'll just let it pass, but listen, sometimes they send me things. Thank you, Roxanne, you are doing such a great job. Sometimes they show me things, so just keep in mind, not saying that you are in pending doom or anything with this fire. I don't know why I saw this fire, so just, we'll put it aside, whatever it means. I don't know what it means. Um, what is he showing me you or him? Who's really clumsy? Like, who's just like, I'm pretty clumsy, but, like, who's pretty clumsy? Somebody, like, trips, like, over a rug or, like, tripping, and he showed me this, and I don't know if it's a scenario and he's playing back this memory or if it's and it feels like a funny, like, reminisce, like, it feels like it's a sweet little moment or just if you guys tease each other or whatever he's showing me is totally for you to validate. Do you have any questions for him? Sometimes I have the ability to do that. If I don't see a response, shortly, I'll have to move on to the next one, but I'm gonna wait. Okay, okay, cool. Okay. And then would you like to ask him anything? And remember, if I can't see your comment, if you can't see your comment, I can't see your comment because sometimes TikTok it blocks it or whatever. So I'll wait for just a little bit, see if you have a question for him. He says you'll forever be in his heart, like, hold the keys to his heart, which is interesting. Why didn't he leave me a letter when I found him? Okay. Um, I'm trying to ask him, and I think he's showing me what the scene that you walked into, which is unfortunate, I'm so sorry. I'm not going to express it on the live because I don't feel like we need to relive it, but, what I'm asking him, "Well, did you leave anything?" And I'm just not getting an answer, and I don't know why. It's like I'm hitting this roadblock. But at first, I thought he said, "I did, and it's hidden," and it was hidden. But let me try one more time. Let me see. I feel like his last thing to you was the locket. And remember when I said key to your heart? So, was there something about, like, did he give you a locket heart necklace or a locket heart something? Key to heart, and I felt like that was something given to you right before, almost like a week, maybe a month before, a couple of weeks. And it felt like that was the last thing you had of him, and he felt like that was his goodbye gift, I guess. Does that make sense? That's what I got. So I was running into a bit of a roadblock, so I'm sorry that I wasn't able to get exactly. Oh. Oh, wow, so you knew. You knew. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you had to carry that. That's I feel like, gosh, that I wonder what's worse, if it's just having the shock or knowing. That's horrible, and I'm so sorry. Um, something did okay, okay. So, something about Do you know if he had the intention of lighting the house on fire, like, with that? Um, because I wonder if that's where I got the fire from. And then he was saying the key to his heart. So, like, you will always have the key to his heart. So, I wonder if one of his thoughts, and it doesn't mean that he went through with it, obviously, with the fire, but, he feels like his his I don't know, replaying of whatever the scenario in his head was so ever consuming that that was his thought of his only way out. And I think he felt like it was your love was going to carry him to heaven. And something of like he felt so united with you, but I don't know why it felt like as if he was to say goodbye. I don't really get why he felt like that was the only way to go, but all I do get is that he's so sorry that you found him like that, and he's so sorry that he took his own life. But to make you understand that he's safe and at peace in heaven, that he didn't carry any of that with him. So if that helps heal your heart, because he's trying to give you like you have the key to his heart. And I don't know why I keep saying that. So just keep that in mind. They always have me say things for a reason. So I really hope that helps mend some because I feel like this is a long ago history, but something that has always carried with you and possibly burdened you. And so he's trying to lift that from your shoulders this evening with this reading. Definitely. 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 He feels like the your love was going to be beyond this realm. So that's why I feel like I was saying that before with like him taking his life, like it felt like your love would stay. And it is, and he forever will love you and cherish you and all the things. So like, and he's sending you so much love from heaven and thanking you. And he's so, so deeply sorry that you have to carry that. And he wants you to not carry it any longer. There's no need for you to carry that burden. And I think it's important that you know where he is, safe and at peace in heaven. So, we're going to thank him for coming forward. What a beautiful job. And I'm so sorry, deeply sorry for your loss. And thank you for trusting me with your loved one. Really, he was beautiful. Roxanne, you're very welcome. That was very tragic, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. Roxanne, how can I help you, sweetie? And thank you for helping me during my live, Roxanne. Oh, good. I'm so glad. I would love to do that with you. So just keep in mind, guys, I probably won't be on the next couple of days. I I mean, I am a psychic medium. Sometimes I'm not right on predicting things, but I can almost guarantee that we're losing power tonight with this storm coming through. So when losing power, I'm gonna make sure that I'm charging all my phones, charging everything. I do have a generator, but it's only gonna be spotty. It's gonna run like the fridge and the heat, and like that's it. So we're gonna be kind of secluded for a little while. But I'll come back on. Don't you worry. Roxanne. Oh. Oh, you're hearing from the clear audience from, like, working on you? Do, 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 do. I was so confused what you were saying before. I thought you were talking about, like sometimes reading the text, guys, like, you I could take it so wrong. You know how, like, reading it awesome. Okay, so we're gonna tap in and see what, mom and brother, or do you want me to so do you hold on. So what are we trying to do? Am I tapping into mom and brother and what they're saying, or or hear me out for a second, or am I helping turn up like the volume on your clairaudient? I mean, I can kind of get a little bit of both, but I feel like I want to help you turn up your ability. And a lot of times, guys, when your loved ones are around, okay, perfect. When your loved ones are around, all they usually want to say is, I love you, I'm with you, sharing all the love. Like that kind of thing. Um, Perfect. So exactly that, like Roxanne, what I was saying to you is like they will say more specific things like during, but it is always about love, like just being there for you. So don't think it's like doomsday or they're like, beware of this. And no, no, I've never really got that. Okay, so mom and brother, and then I'll try to see if I can turn up your clairaudience. Is that okay? So just say yes when I send you healing too. So let me do mom and brother and see what they're trying to say. Okay, so mom feels very clear on the fact that she's like, you have to move out of there, which I feel like you already are. You're in the midst of moving, right? So she's saying you have to move out of there. She's like that. It's just seems like a toxic environment for you. You're trying to get out as fast as you can, but I feel like you're still kind of there. And then And then your brother feels funny because he feels like he just wants to lift your spirits. He just wants to be like goofy, kind of like punching you in the arm and being like, what are you doing? And call you names kind of thing, just to kind of razz on you. Sorry, excuse me. My nose itches. Um, and razz on you to be like lift your spirits because they feel they can both understand that you're like kind of struggling and going through a lot and your mom's saying move out and your brother's trying to cheer you up. So those are the two things that they're trying to do for you. Like it's nothing like when they talk to me, they give me a feeling and an emotion. So sometimes really hone in on the feeling and the emotion that you get when they're trying to talk to you. You don't have to keep writing lists as close. I don't think anybody else will. I think everybody got it for the amount of people that are still in the room. So keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and do the clear audience so you can hear them better. So yes or yes. Perfect. That the clairvoyant, the pineal gland's doing very well. Good. Let's keep that there. And then we're going to turn. Let's do the ears. I'm going to bring it out a little bit. I don't know why I feel like I need to bring it out. Oh, they're not gone. It's somebody else in my family. Okay. Well, see, that's how I got confused. Sorry, I almost closed my live. I scrolled and then like the live was just like bye. Wait. So why were you saying that your mom and your brother? I'm so confused. Hold on. I was doing healing, so don't confuse me. Don't confuse me. I'm working on it. Hold on. I'm working on your clairaudient. We're working on your clairaudient, right? Like cuz you're trying to hear spirit, correct? Just making sure I'm hearing this correctly. Roxanne, did I leave? Am I back? Am I here? Thank you. Thank you. I know I like scrolled and then all of a sudden my TikTok like app went and yeah, so sorry. I did that probably. So we're working on your clairaudient, correct? You're trying to hear somebody in spirit, correct? even if it's not mom and dad. I mean, mom and brother. But I bet you mom and life, you know, is telling you, get out. And I bet you your brother's punching your arm and trying to cheer you up. That's probably right too. But I don't know who is trying to communicate with you. I didn't really connect or tap in. What I'm trying to do is turn up the volume in your clear audio. Okay, so always consent. I already started tapping in, and then we got a little booted, and that was my fault. Sorry. So this feels like a grandfather energy who's trying to communicate to you. And it's just about him being excited that you can hear him. And have you smelt his smoke lately? Where it's like you get a whiff of a cologne or whiff of something with him? Perfect. Let me do your chakras, make sure that those are good. Perfect. There it goes. Perfect. Awesome. Okay. Okay, we're gonna seal this in here. Your pineal gland is glowing, it's beautiful, it's fully operable. Your third eye is nice and open, but I'm sealing in your beautiful energy at the same time. And then I took your clear audience and raised the volume all the way up. And I also pulled it out a little bit from your actual ears to see if that would help with them communicating, like almost like bringing your fictional, like spiritual ear out so that way they can talk to you a little bit better. So I hope that helps. I'm so glad that I was able to do that for you. So grandpa just is showing you that he loves you, that he's so excited that you're going to be able to communicate and talk to him now. So I'm really excited for you to work on that. Definitely journal, write a lot, meditate, sit down quietly when you think they're trying to communicate with you. That is so cool. I'm so excited for you and your gifts. Yay! Okay, guys, we're going to wrap up the live here. Thank you, everybody, for joining my live tonight. Everybody stay safe. If you're in the storm area, please stay warm. And I don't know when to expect me on. So with the power outage, which most likely we're getting, expect a couple of days. So I will. I'll be great. We have a generator. We'll be fine. I'll still get my coffee and all the things. Those are the important things, right? Thanks, guys. Sending you so much love. Have a good rest of your night. Bye, bye, bye.